Welcome to a journalist journey, the podcast where I share the untold stories behind my life as a journalist. Today I'm talking about how I went from not knowing what I was going to do with my life to becoming a social journalist reporting for the student print. During my high school years, I noticed a lot of my colleagues already knew what they wanted to do with their lives and what university they wanted to go to. I was kind of envious of them. I knew I wanted to focus on something related to writing because having writing fiction stories on myself, but I didn't know if I wanted to do this in the long term. It seemed like a big commitment to just focus on one thing for the rest of your life, and it still is for me. But when I went to the University of Southern Mississippi, I knew I wanted to do something for myself, so I volunteered for the student print, an organization where the students write for other students. But trying to gain experience something I never done before wasn't easy. I faced a lot of insecurity related to my ability to become a good journalist. I saw other colleagues that already knew what questions to ask and what photo to take for the articles contrary to me. I didn't have any experience with writing articles during interviews. I was an introvert with social anxiety who spent the rest of her high school years on her computer relying on the internet to do her essays for her classes. So, at some point, I asked myself, did I choose the right path for myself? Will I be able to do this for the rest of my life? Even though I didn't have any experience in writing articles or even know the topic I wanted to focus on for the rest of my life, every insecurity I had went away when I interviewed my colleague, friends. My friend told me she knew some transgender people that might be willing to be interviewed for that week article related to the lack of housing options for LGBTQ plus students at the university. I already had some background information related to the challenges some transgender people experience, but I never had the opportunity to actually talk to them. So I was very excited about discussing such an important topic with them. One of them told me she was currently living at a all-male residence hall and that she mostly met her roommate before they met because she wanted to make sure they were okay with her being trans. Before the interview, I never thought about this, and I realized that other people might not be aware of the fact that there wasn't any option for them that ensure their safety when it comes down to making sure the people they will be living with will not discriminate them or make them feel uncomfortable either. At that moment, I thought to myself, I want to continue giving people voices about the challenges and the law the government passed that and all impacting their life because other people should know about this. Thank you for listening.